Hello, everybody. I hope you are practicing English speaking daily. Here is the lecture 2, and here we will learn another 5 vocabulary and we will practice on those vocabulary. And you are improving day by day. So, without wasting any time, let's start. The first word is impromptu. Basically, I have added the Hindi translation of the meaning because most of the students or many students are not understanding completely the meaning of the word. That is why I have added, but I'll speak only in English. I'll explain the meaning of the word in English because here we will talk in English completely. Okay, so now let's start. Today is the first word is impromptu. Its meaning is done without being planned, organized, or rehearsed beforehand. Okay, so assume that you are not prepared, you are not organized, and you are not prepared. Even you are giving speech randomly on a stage, you are giving speech. So it is called the impromptu. For example, here is the example. I had to deliver an impromptu speech during team meeting because if you assume yourself that you are not prepared, you have not, you know, searched anything, and suddenly your teacher called to you, please come on the stage and give a speech on any topic. So if you are able to give a speech and you are giving a speech, so here what is called, you are giving the impromptu speech. In school you are giving the impromptu skill speech, sorry. Okay, so now let's quick practice your sentences. Okay, like just uh, here is the speech and another is the, like, if anyone asks you a question and you are giving answer without pre-planned answer, without any organized answer, or just you are giving whatever is coming in your mind and you are delivering the answer. So here's the example: always be prepared for an impromptu question and answer session in an interview, because in an interview the panel of the interview can ask any question. So you have to prepare for that impromptu question answer session. So now is your task is that you have to practice, you have to write 5 sentences in your language. Okay, either in your notebook or in the comment box section. Okay, or you have to speak, you have to practice daily 5 sentences. Now you can practice here also. So because without practicing we cannot speak English. Practice is very important. Okay, so meaning is impromptu. Now let's quick jump to the next word. The second word is persuasive. Persuasive, what does it mean? It's mean good at influencing or convincing someone to believe or do something. Are you understood? Have you understood or not? Okay, to sell a product effectively you need a persuasive presentation. Like you are, for example, you are taking money from your father, from your mother, and you are doing what you are, you are persuading your parents. Okay, you are just like acting that you are persuasion to your parents, please give me money. Persuasive mean is influencing. You are influencing, you are convincing your parents, please give me money, and they are ready to give you money. Okay, so this is the very important quality of a person. Okay, now the second example is her speaking tone was highly persuasive, so the manager agreed. Like you are working in an office and you are taking leave from the manager, and the manager is not ready to give you leave, but you have a skill, okay, to persuade someone. Okay, so you you know you talk to your manager in a very persuasive way, and your manager is agreed to give you leave. So this is the second example of this persuasive word. So definitely we will use this word in our common language. We will practice more sentences. Okay, now jump to the next word. Here is the ambiguity. What does it mean, ambiguity? Ambiguity means the quality of a being open to more than one interpretation. Okay, means you are not opening fully. Okay, you are, something which is not clear, something which is not, something which is very confusion. Okay, unclear, we can say unclear. Okay, so it is ambiguity. Okay, now here is the example. Clear communication helps to avoid any ambiguity in corporate tasks. If you are communicating clearly, okay, clearly in very, you know, good language, or in very clear, open language, so definitely the issue will be resolved very effectively. Clear communication help to avoid ambiguity, because another person in understanding whatever you are talking, and you are also understanding what is the another person view. Okay, so if the view is clear, definitely you will understand. Otherwise, if you are talking in just, you are not explaining, or you are not giving detailing anything, so it is a very confusion, and it is called the ambiguity. Okay, we need to fix the ambiguity in our team instructions. So to avoid the ambiguity, we should speak, or we should explain clear instructions to our company or to our school office, anything. So whenever you are communicating to anyone, please say clearly your words. Please pronounce clearly your words, your views, your thoughts. Okay, it help in effective communication skill. Okay, now next is emphasize. What is emphasize? What does it mean? To understand, share, and connect with another person's feeling or experience. Okay, here is the example. A supportive leader always tries to empathize with the team. A supportive leaders understand whatever the feelings, whatever the, problems of the public. This is the very important quality of a leader. Okay, so definitely a supportive leader always tries to empathize with the team, because the leader understand the problems of the team. Leader understand the situation, the condition, in a very effective way, because he or she, a good leader, feel, a good human feel other emotions, other, feelings. Okay, other experience, and connect in a better way. Like for example, you are, you are going somewhere, and you see that here, you see that any person who is taking your help, and he has no any other person to help. So you understand that feeling of that person, and you help that person. So you are, what are you doing? You have a emphasize, you have emphasize. Okay, you are connecting the feelings of the other person, you are experiencing the feelings of the other person. The second example is, it's easy to empathize with her struggle once you hear her story. Okay, okay, this is the second example. Okay, now jump to the next, fifth, anecdote. What does it mean, anecdote? It simply means is a short, amusing, or interesting story about a real life incident or a person. Okay, so he started his speech with a funny anecdote to hook the audience. A short story means you are just summarizing something into very small story, into very, small poem or anything. You are explaining any your real life incident to a person or a person, so you are just summarizing, or you are, making the story. It is called the anecdote. Okay, so here's the example is, he started his speech with funny anecdote to hook the audience. Second is sharing a personal anecdote makes your representant your presentation highly relatable. So whenever you are whenever you are telling your life incident story to your friend, you are just anecdoting the story in a very interesting way, and it becomes very effective or very interesting for your friends. So it is called the anecdote. So here, these are the fibers. Now you have to practice those fibers, these fibers today at your home. Okay, and make sentences with the help of these words. You will definitely improve your English speaking. Until and unless we don't have any vocabulary, we cannot speak very confidently. Okay, so now your task is to practice these words by speaking orally or by written. Okay, and you have to, the second tip is today is that you have to speak in English whatever you are seeing in front of you. For example, you are at home and you are seeing any thing at your home, like utensils, uh, knife or anything. So if you don't know the meaning of that word in English, you have to search on Google and find the exact meaning of that word, of that thing in English. It will definitely improve your English. Okay, you have to everything, you have to speak everything in English. You have to listen 15 to 20 minutes in English every day, either news, song, movie, or anything. Okay, this is your task today. You have to make five sentences of these words orally in your own language, in your own the way of in your English speaking. You are doing grammatical mistakes, everybody do. I also do the grammatical mistakes sometimes. So definitely you will improve one day and you will speak very confidently English. Okay, so these are the today fibers. Okay, let's quickly wind up this session and practice now. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment box. Okay, thank you.